It's time for me to confess and admit how I really feel. I'm an atheist. Hey, welcome to another episode of Shots of Bliss. And yes, you heard me correctly in the intro. I'm an atheist. As I continue to question and contemplate and meditate on things in life, in this mini-series, The Bliss of Questioning, I continue to question everything I've ever believed in. And I've come to the realization that the God that I once believed in does not truly exist. Now let me explain, my friends. The God of the religion, the God that we think is way up beyond the clouds, beyond the stars, beyond the cosmos, in some far, far away land called heaven. And he's looking down upon us, judging us, thinking we're not holy enough, we're not perfect enough to be invited into his kingdom because it's too far and perfect and holy. He's just looking down upon us, waiting for us to clean ourselves up. This God of religion, I do not believe in. Let me tell you the true living, breathing God. He's living on the inside of you. God was always infatuated with us. God was always in love with us. God was always pursuing us from the beginning of time. So Jesus didn't come to change God's mind about humanity. Rather, Jesus changed humanity's mind about God. He transformed our mind into thinking that, we're not separated from God. We are not distant from him. Rather, he's Emmanuel, God with us. He is living, breathing in us. Jesus Christ died so that we can realize and awaken to the reality that he's living, breathing in us, and he is the source of all life. My friends, that's good news. So as I've continued to question everything I've ever believed in, I began questioning my belief in God. And what I came to realize is that there really is no God way out there in some far, far away land called heaven, but that was our own ideas and beliefs that we've created through religion. And what religion does is it puts God in this box of beliefs. Religion creates a belief system and says this is the way you're supposed to believe about God. This is the way you're supposed to live your life. This is the way you're supposed to even think. This is what religion does. It holds us in bondage and limits us from experiencing not only the possibilities of life, but limits us from experiencing a true, tangible relationship with the God of the cosmos. Now, this God is not far, far away and distancing himself from us. He's not angry at us. He's not too holy and perfect to experience life with us. Rather, he's living in us. He's living with us. He's living as us. He's living through us. And he enjoys life with us. That's why in the first part of this Bliss of Questioning mini-series, I said to look within you. And within you, you will find that there's a living, breathing God. And he produces, he is the source of all life. And you'll find that you are perfect, complete, and divine, just the way you are. And that was the first part of this Bliss of Questioning mini-series. The second part, I talked about how once you discover the God within you and your perfection and completeness, then you'll begin to see it manifest and experience it all around you. You'll begin to realize that you truly are living in heaven, my friends. It's all around you. We're not trying to bring heaven down to earth. We're not trying to manifest heaven. We're just experiencing it. We're just experiencing the God living within us. And the third part, I discussed one of my passions, which is technology, because as I continue questioning things I believed in, I began questioning, is technology a good or bad thing? And I realized that technology is a very wonderful thing. Technology is really advancing human life as we know it and bringing about the reality of infinite possibilities in our life. So just let that passion in you flow from within you, and you begin to experience a life of infinite possibilities. So that is the fourth part of this Bliss of Questioning mini-series, where I just begin to question God, and I've realized that God, intervenes in his living and breathing with us in every experience of life, every aspect of life. God is there, whether it be in our internal life. God is there, he's living, breathing, and he's expressing himself through us. So I encourage you to just first look within yourself and just meditate and discover and just cultivate that place of burning passion, that bliss within your being, and just begin to experience with it and just begin to have a relationship with him. He's living, he's breathing, and he's a perfect being that just wants to express himself, and he wants to have a relationship with you. So he's not this God way up in the beyond, in this heavenly realm, looking down upon us, demanding us to be good people, demanding us to follow all his rules and guidelines. No, my friends, that's religion. The true living, breathing God is here relationally within you, and he wants to experience life with you, my friends. That is the true living, breathing God. Just begin to cultivate that, express that, experience that within you. And then also in things you're passionate about life, you know, God gives us these passions for a reason and wants us to express ourselves in that way. That is the way we express God. That is the way that we express love. That is the way we express joy. And that is the way we live an ecstatic, blissful life. So if this Blissful Questioning mini-series made you question anything in your life, anything you've ever believed in, any old beliefs that you had, if it made you question those, let me know in the comments below. So, you know, we can have a discussion about that. And if you like the things that I've been questioning in my life, all these beliefs, all these limiting beliefs, if you like that, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And if you know someone that may be interested in, you know, may need some encouragement, may need a shot of bliss in their life, go ahead and share it with them. And finally, as always, stay blissful, my friends.